back on the yes, I am the savage. I got 'em mad after the bag.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Dante's Analysis and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm actually reacting to Tom MacDonald's new song called Sheeple. And yeah, I know Tom MacDonald, he's been cranking out music video after music video for these past couple of weeks or months. And yeah, I'm actually very interested to see what subject he's gonna touch on this song. So yeah, let's get into it and click play.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folk.
Holy shit! Yep, yep. He's talking about it. Yep. And also that first line he said, like, first you're being controlled once you are being civilized, which is very true. Because I feel like, especially now, we live in such a heavy information world, and we become so easy. I mean, I'm also like a victim to this. We become so sway into different directions when it comes to politics, different social issues, like opinions. So I definitely agree with Tom MacDonald on that we like, all of us are essentially controlled some way with different types of beliefs that we follow or don't follow. So I do agree with that.
Folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control all the political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies.
Bro, I just said that too. Like, yeah, this nation is so divided now. It's like, especially nowadays with politics, oh my god, when it comes to politics, that is one of the most subjects that truly divide people, if you're either on the left or right. It's crazy, because it's almost like nowadays, if like each party has like a conversation, they can't even come to a mutual agreement, because one person always tries to be right than the other, and it's sad.
Deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, if gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Who disagrees, just part of the machine.
Wait, to be honest with you, with that eye in the sky, to be honest with you, I think that might be symbolism of how, like, when you're saying that, when people say like, oh, you're always being watched, I feel like that's kind of like a symbolism what Tom is showing with the eye in the sky, showing that you're every movement that you do, even when you're in your house or even on the street, you're always being watched by something or someone. So I really do feel like that's what Tom is alluding to with that symbolism with the eye in the sky. So I definitely like that.
Been writing your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit,
that's
fleet,
facts.
cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout, and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of.
Bro, when Tom MacDonald said that by using minorities as like a diversity tactic, the one movie that comes to mind instantly is a Little Mermaid movie. Bro, I remember when people were upset when Haley was selected as Ariel for Little Mermaid. People were uproar. With me personally, I don't really care about it. As long as she could act out the character, then it's all good with me. But oh my gosh, a lot. I can understand why some people say like, oh, why are they having like a black girl playing a white character? They're kind of like race swapping. It's been kind of happening a lot in Hollywood, and especially in movies, because I'm a huge moviegoer, and I do kind of see where some people are coming from. So yeah, I don't know. It's such a touchy subject because, to be honest with you, I don't care what like what background you come from, as long as if you could act out the character to its like to the T, then who cares who's doing the role. But I guess there's other people out there who kind of like make such a huge issue about it. So yeah, yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. I'm not gonna go further into it.
If I'm honest, took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see.
Yeah.
A mask became a symbol of which side you believe.
Yeah.
But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screams just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep.
Oh, Sheeple.
They confuse you, they want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made every...
Yep, that's a fact right there. Yeah, cause yeah, a lot of days people are just so divided, man. Especially when it comes to religion, what I talked about earlier with politics, sex, like it's like I've never like all my 27 years of living, I've never been in such a more diverse, I mean not diverse, more divided country as we are in now. Like right now, this world is so divided right now, and I feel like it's only going to get worse. I want it to get good. Trust me, I'm always optimistic of like I want things to get better, but as the always saying, there's always like a special saying, it's gonna get worse before it gets good. So I feel like in these past couple of years, I feel like things are gonna be not that great for us, but I do feel like there's gonna be some positive outcomes later in the future. So yeah, we just got to get through these worst times until we get to the good times.
Everybody right and left, the hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach your rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule
That's cool too. So every time Tom makes a movement, the eye always follows him. That's really cool. As what I stated before, you're being watched by something or someone. You just don't know. I mean, of course, it might be the government, but you're always being watched. So that's why. And nowadays, when people say like people want privacy, I'm sorry, but we live in a time where you have no privacy at all. Like, look at all of your information, like all your information that's out there, even like your social security, your passport info, like all that's out there in the world. You just gotta pray that no one uses it to do evil with it. But yeah, like everything's basically public information, like your name, your address, where you live, like all that is like out there in the world. So yeah, it's scary, but that's this is the world that we live in now. So
Once, so they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
video by Nova Rockefeller and over again. Alright, so that was Tom MacDonald's new song called Sheeple, and yeah, I like this song. This song was very informative. It made you think. I'll definitely say, like, this is actually one of the videos that I've actually had, like, I really enjoyed doing, and also I have like a full breakdown of what I thought about in this music video. And yeah, I like it, man. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see what Tom MacDonald has in store in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you everyone for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.